let me respond. Yes, there are 3 people assigned in the Assistant Superintendent Curriculum Instruction Office. Over the past 12 years, there were at least 6 people in that office. We reduced it to 3. The reason being the technology, as we just got an award, as you know, and I mentioned the name of the individual, Mr. Jeff Moore, has led the charge on the professional development plan, which has been incorporating over the years that I've sent the board, improvements and enhancements in technology. So if you go back 3 to 5 years, and you look today what you have, you do not have the kind of technology you had in this history. That comes out of the Office of Curriculum Instruction. The other thing is the mandates that are put upon us by the State Department of Education on the core content curriculum standards, on grants, on testing, no child left behind. Most of that information on professional learning communities comes out of the Office of Curriculum Instruction, as does mentorship and all the other mandates that have not been removed from the public school system. That comes out of Ms. Evangelista's office. Dr. Hazel is involved in a lot of that. As you all know, Dr. Hazel has been reassigned to Marlboro High School, so we don't have 3 people right now, we have 2. We don't really have 2 because Mr. Robinson has been assigned to Colts Neck High School. So to answer your question very simply, there is 1 person in the office, and that is not sufficient in my years as superintendent to have 1 person in the area of curriculum instruction with 12,000 students in the largest regional high school district in the state of New Jersey. That's absurd. If you knew anything about what goes on in the office, and I invite you to sit down with Mr. Evangelista or myself or any of these supervisors and to delve into their daily assignments, I think you might have a different response at this board table in public. But to say that they don't need the people, this district had 13 more supervisors in the district 12 years ago than it has now. 7 at the building level, and 6 at the building level, and 6 at central office that don't exist. The savings was significant. And if you'd like to see it, I have the names, the salaries, and I would gladly do that, but I don't want to bore the rest of the board. But if the board would like me to do that, I'll gladly do a whole presentation at the next board meeting. Thank you.
Further comments, H1 through H7?
Yes, one more comment from me, please. I know that we received some information about a lot of the salaries that are missing from the agenda. Unfortunately, like last year, they are missing from the agenda. And I don't think it's right. Even if something is under negotiation, we know it's under the last contract, it should have at least been put down there. So again, we're hiding a lot of information from the public, being it's not on the agenda. So I do still have issues with it, even though we were supplied with the information.
Thank you. Further comments on?
I realize it was hiding the notes, doing something with forethought, and I don't believe that that's the case, but just for the record.
Further comments, H1 through H7. Seeing none, Mr. Boyce. Mr. Bruno?
I'm going to vote yes on everything except for the principal, and seek is on present but not taking action on those 2 items.
Mr. Kayaza?
Yes.
Mrs. Canario?
Yes.
Mr. Hochberg?
I will have to vote yes on everything that has a salary indicated, but no on everything that does not.
Mrs. Lavin?
Yes. And can I make a notation? Their salaries were posted on other agendas.
Correct. When
the contract was negotiated and approved, their salaries were there.
Correct.
Okay.
Mr. Moses?
Yes.
Mr. Placitella?
Yes.
Mrs. Sotera?
Yes.
Mr. Lawson?
Yes, but I am voting present, but not voting on my wife's appointment on page 33, and similarly for her 3 immediate supervisors on page 35. Otherwise, yes.
Yeah,
And you too, Jim.
Yeah, and no problem vote on Mr. Boyce's.
Okay. Similarly, on the reappointment of Mr. Boyce. Thank you. Okay. I'm assuming for all of that they passed.
Yes.
Items I-1 through I-5. Any mover and seconder? Moved by Mr. Kayasa.
Second.
Seconded by Mrs. Sotera. Thank you. Discussion on items I-1 through I-5.
Can I ask you, what is the Frhsd Regional High School Scholarship Fund? Okay.
We have a district scholarship fund, and we have a booklet this thick that is given out to every senior to apply for scholarships in all the schools. They come in different categories, but there are scholarships that the scholarship committee meets and awards each year at sometime in May. And then there are scholarships that are awarded at the building level by different people in the building. Then there are scholarships that are awarded by outside groups, and then they notify us, but the money is held in good hands by Mr. Boyce as part of the Frhsd Regional High School District Scholarship Fund, and they hold the money for all these scholarships, and we're talking about too numerous to mention, and then the awards are distributed annually. There's a booklet, which it's posted on the internet, but if you'd like me to get you a copy, I'd be happy to.
Thank you.
Pardon me? Yes.
Pat, was the Cal Wilson, was that part of it?
Yes, it is.
Some outstanding groups outside the district, the Optimist Clubs, the Knights of Columbus,
Right.
Women's Clubs.
Okay, I just wasn't sure. Now I understand, because I've been to the awards themselves, so now I know. I was just curious. That's why I needed to clarify.
So many people.
So yeah, it's a great resource. Okay, I-1 through I-5, further comments, questions? Seeing none, Mr. Boyce, please.
Mr. Bruno?
Yes.
Mr. Kayasa? Yes. Mrs. Canario?
Yes.
Mr. Hopper?
Yes.
Mrs. Latin?
Yes.
Mr. Moses? Yes. Mr. Placatello? Yes. Mrs. Sotera?
Yes.
Mr. Lawson?
Yes. There are no J's. K1 through K9. Can I have a mover and a seconder, please?
I'll move.
Moved by Mr. Hochberg,
I'll second.
seconded by Mrs. Canario. Thank you. Discussion on K1 through K9. Seeing none. Mr. Boyce.
Mr. Bruno?
Yes.
Mr. Kayasa? Yes. Mrs. Canario?
Yes.
Mr. Hochberg?
Yes.
Mrs. Latin?
Yes.
Mr. Moses?
Yes.
Mr. Placatello? Mrs.
Yes.
Mr. Lawson?
Yes. Okay, last but not least, L1 through L15, yes. L1 through L15. Mover and a seconder, please. Moved by Mrs. Sotera.
I'll second.
Seconded by Mr. Bruno. Thank you. Questions, comments on L1 through L15?
I have a comment on L7, but maybe I have my own answer. The adoption of the smoking policy, I originally asked because you were letting go of 19 security guards, but now they have the new job. Will they monitor this also? Yes. Okay, thanks.
Thank you. Mr. Moses, take it on.